Hello there. If you like the video in the next 2 seconds, you're a legend, mate. And if you're new around here, please consider subscribing and turning the notification bell on as well. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, and all the other sausages that watch these videos, welcome to another episode of REUS to Glory, episode 85. We're actually getting pretty close to 100, and I didn't even think that'd be possible. So hopefully by the end of this year, FIFA 20, one of the strangest FIFA installments of all time, we might make a century on REUS to Glory. Who'd have thought, boys? How amazing. And thank you all so much for the support along this journey, especially towards Mini Marco. He does appreciate all the nice comments that you say about him. When I took him into bed at night, because sometimes he can't quite do it himself, he says, yeah, he's telling the truth. He says that quite a bit, actually, and he thinks that you're all absolutely amazing. So keep it up, boys. We're so close to 800k still. YouTube took some subs off me the other day, which I wasn't too keen about, but, you know, thank you, YouTube, for another sub purge. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this special REUS to Glory episode because I have a sponsor for the video! I'm pleased to announce that I'm partnering up with Top 11, a football management game that you might well have heard of, and it's their 10th birthday. Top 11 is available on iOS, Android and web browser, and as I say, you might have heard of it before, you might have even played it. I've certainly promoted it before, and I'm glad to be partnering up with them once again. Now, because it's the 10th birthday of Top 11, there'll be loads of cool and interesting stuff going on throughout the month of May. So on top of the regular competitions you can find on Top 11, they've also introduced the Friendly Championships, which details will be below, and that is the tournament, basically, that we will be using to play each other to celebrate the anniversary of Top 11. This brand new competition in the game allows you to play your friends in a league format, which I think is pretty darn cool. You can invite up to 13 of your friends to join in the league and compete against each other. The Friendly Championship will open up on the 13th day of every season. So bear that in mind, keep your eyes peeled. And on the 16th day of every season, the league games begin, and you can pretty much find out who is the best at football management out of your friend group. However, because this is probably going live at the point where the season's already started, you're going to have to keep an eye out for the next one. So the game itself is actually really easy to use. You basically buy players through the transfer system or scouting or auctions, and then increase their abilities and then boost their abilities via training. But not only this, you can also improve your facilities to make the boosts even better. You can improve your stadium and basically just turn your club from nothing into the biggest footballing club on Top 11. Now, this is a pretty large rivalry in terms of how many YouTubers are partaking in this Top 11 anniversary tournament, and you can see the likes of Oplayfish, Andros, Bateson, Nepo, all. I'm competing against them all, so it's going to be tough going. But the other competitors are Chew, Eford Lancer, Jessie, or Fangs as you know her. Matt is also partaking in it as well, and I think Stopter is the final and 10th competitor. So there's 10 of us, hoping that Reev FC does the business. It's all up in the air. I mean, I can try my best, but if the players want to perform, that's up to them. If you want to play and try the game yourself, I'll leave the download link in the description, guys. Go and check it out. It's their 10th anniversary, as I say, so there'll be so many cool features. Will improve your lockdown experience as it offers a different side of football management to FIFA. Thank you, Top 11, once again for sponsoring this video. But without further ado, guys, let's head back into REUS to Glory and rewards. Anyway, we're in live now, guys, and we are currently doing the Liga TOTS SF Guaranteed pack, and I'm trying to work a way to do this so we don't have to spend any money whatsoever. And I'm potentially, I think this might, it's an 86, right? So you basically have just joined me as I was doing it, but I thought I'd start the video up a little earlier because it's rewards in like 6 minutes, and I figured 6 minutes was probably enough time for me to work out how to even do this. So Ivan Toney, who I never use, can be our last player in the team. If we swap him and Felipe Anderson around, that is enough chemistry. So what you see is 4 team of the season submitted for a La Liga TOTS. However, all of these players are untradeable. If we get Messi, then it's probably worth it, right? And for the content, boys. You've got to remember, I've got to do it for the content, as we're still in lockdown for quite a long while. Anyway, right, we're going to submit this, and I figured I'd open this before I do my rewards, because if I get a duplicate red pick, that's a bit of an issue, isn't it? So let's submit this. Haji, goodbye. Tadic, goodbye. Haven't really played with you. In fact, I haven't really played any games with all of the players that we're submitting. So we're going to submit this. La Liga TOTS pack. Lovely stuff. And then I think, because there was a brand new flashback Edema Natal that was released, we can indeed sell our Diego Carlos and Varane for profit, one of them, and then do the Eder Militao with the coins that we've made off the back of that. Because Varane is up 150k from when I bought him, and Diego Carlos is up 100,000 coins from when I bought him. Actually, let me check. Diego Carlos. Bought him for 616, and he's now 729. So yeah, we've definitely made 100k. And then Varane we bought for 1.39, and he's now 1.55. And so after rewards will go up even more. So basically it just depends on what we're going to get for our reds today. But yeah, in terms of team creation, I'm a little bit not stuck, but I don't know what to do at this point in time. As you can see, all of the sick players that we do have. But yeah, the team isn't... I haven't really got a team at the moment. I haven't really bothered playing FIFA on the off days. So yeah, it could go anyway. It could go anyway. Like if we get a red Diego Carlos or red Ramos or Varane, etc., then it would be a very different team to build around all the main players that we've got. But anyway, let's open the La Liga TOTS pack. Do that first, because in 2 minutes we're going to have rewards. So the first port of call in today's video is going to be a guaranteed La Liga player, and it's a team of the season. Fantastic. Lovely stuff. Right, hopefully it's someone usable. Fingers crossed. I'm a little bit nervous, gotta be honest. Alright, here we go. Whew. Team of the... What flag? Flag's important. Germany to Stegen. Not really worth the amount of coins that we put into the SBC, but it's still a very usable player to get. Right, so the SBC was like 200k, I think, and ter Stegen is 165. Now that, to me, isn't a great trade-off in terms of value, but it's not one of the stinkers that you cannot use. Like, this card is incredibly usable, and now we're just going to use him as our team of the season untradeable keeper, which is good for us. I did ask for a usable player, and we have indeed got a usable player. And as I said earlier, he will potentially be able to link both the Bundesliga to La Liga in terms of our defense as well when Team of the Season Bundesliga comes out. So that's actually a little bit of a W, I think. See, that's not actually that bad. Okay, so it's not an incredible card in terms of value, as I said, but there were a lot of options that were way worse. Okay, so the La Liga TOTS pack cost us 0 coins, but in theory, it was 200k to do. So we lost money in terms of that, but in terms of cards that are actually going to go into the team, we got one. So I'm not too unhappy with that. That's actually quite a good pull. All right. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Boys, get ready. It's time. Anyway, the team hasn't really come to full form yet, so we're just kind of teetering on the edge of building a full squad because Bundesliga is out tomorrow, I believe. So that will actually hopefully change things. But here we go, boys. Well, it's officially rewards now because FUT Champions and Division Rivals are ready to be claimed. I'm going to take the untradables this time. I'm going to learn my lesson because the tradables last time were big stinkers. And we haven't really packed many La Liga players. So that's not too bad. I think this is rank... Well, it's definitely rank 1, Division 4. So in terms of rewards, we get 2 50Ks, 2 35s, and 2 45s, I think. Prime gold players. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully, fingers crossed, EA, that you decide to put in Marco Reus. That would be awesome. Anyway, rewards time. 2 minutes past 9. Let's do this. We got gold 1, as I said. We didn't manage to get elite. Although mathematically I could have done. It was just a disconnect. Threw me off at the start of the weekend. And I couldn't be bothered beyond that. So gold 1 is what we're going to take. We might even get better player picks than last time. Because I saw all the player picks for elite last week. And there were only a few that were actually any good or better than gold ones. Gold and silver seem to be the better player pick suggestions. Right then, we've got 2 chances. I don't even know who we want at this point. Someone that we've already got in the team, perhaps, that we could just use as a red. That would be quite nice. Anyway, I'm waffling because I'm a little bit nervous. Right, first player pick. Who are we going to get? Oh, no. Oh, no. Do I take Santi Cazorla? Do I take him? Or do I take... I don't even know at this point. Or do I take ter Stegen? I feel like I should take ter Stegen, but Santi Cazorla is actually probably more expensive than this. I take Santi. You know what? We'll take Santi. So, yeah, in terms of... we'll take value. We'll go for value, right? Santi Cazorla is our first one. And then our second player pick. Guaranteed La Liga player. Come on. Oblak. No. What? 2 keepers. Jan Oblak as SBC fodder, though, is probably a little bit better, isn't he? 96 rated. Oh, that's horrible. That's disappointing. That's really disappointing. I mean, no coins, pretty much, off our red picks. Because if we got Diego Carlos or Varane, we could have sold them. and then we're going to pop straight into the team. We're going to take the 105,000 coin value SBC fodder, that is Jan Oblak and Santi Cazorla. Yeah, I don't feel inclined to play the weekend league when I see stuff like this. But I can't complain. We've got plenty more options and opportunities to get good players, because we have packs as well. Oh, wait, that's a little bit disappointing. That's a bit disappointing, because I know I'm going to go on Twitter in about 5 seconds and see people chucking out their red Messis, man. Anyway, let's open our actual rewards now. Fingers crossed we can get something back. We don't even get the guaranteed players because we didn't get Elite this week, which is a little bit annoying, as our first pack isn't even a board. We've got a board! Who have we got? Chile, centre mid. Oh, Aranguiz. Ah, right. I've seen the first Messi, the first red Messi. Oh gosh. All right, so we've got the 35s, 50s, and then the 100s. First pack, not a board. Mate, some of this pack, 5k coins. Oh, yes, that's better. Boards, mate, boards. Argentinian centre mid. Who's that? Oh, Lo Celso. Yeah, you very rarely get him. First 50k pack, no board. Wowee. So glad I played a week of Division Rivals, boys. Love to see that kind of stuff. Oh, we did get a board, but it just didn't count. Okay. Campbell and Forsberg. Apparently, Gold 2 are giving out 4 Super League picks. They're no guaranteed La Liga players. Oh, yeah, if rewards are broken, can you change mine? Yeah, that's more like it. We got a little Baldy McBorderson. Oh, it's the team of the season. Come on, then. Who have we got? Spanish. Strike. Oh, you know what? He used to play for Arsenal. I'll let him off. Lucas Perez. All right, fine. And Riyad Mahrez. 100Ks. See what we get. Is that a board? Yeah, it is a board at least. That was a walkout. Couldn't even tell. Italy, no. Yeah, that's a board. Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne. I think that's tradable. That's okay. Then the final pack of rewards. There's chaos going off on Twitter, boys. Apparently, people are really not getting any selections. They're getting Super League selections. That looks a bit dodgy to me. So fingers crossed we get 2 more red picks. Can get someone better than Santi Cazorla and Oblak. Or if you just want to give us red Messi, EA, everyone on the game, just drop it in. That would be fantastic. But it's not like EA to screw up, is it? Like, it just won't happen. Nah. So we've got Oblak for SBC fodder, which is actually kind of useful. 96 rated Oblak. Good fodder. It's happened again, lads. Every single time team of the season rolls around, I end up with about 45 goalies. No surprise here. That is perfect chemistry, apart from Marco, obviously. And a good team, very good team. Now we're in a bit of a predicament where I don't know what to do with the squad, unfortunately. So unfortunately, we're going back to exactly the same team that we had for the previous 2 weekend leagues. Right, I think for this point in time, I might just leave it there. I don't think, do I want to do Eder Militao right now? He doesn't expire, so I think eventually I will complete this card, especially because Eder Militao is so flipping good on this game. And he'll probably go in instead, well, he'll probably play instead of Diego Carlos. I just have a feeling this might be a little bit more of a more impactful card than Diego Carlos. And then, of course, I can sell Diego Carlos because he's actually a tradable card. We'll finish on another team of the season, guys. Why not? 84 rated squad required for this one. Yeah, so that's enough. Tammy Abraham goes in. Goes in. And I'm never going to use him again at this point in the game. Yeah, I think it was like 30k to complete anyway. Right, we'll do this. And then fingers crossed get a half-decent Super League tots. And we can end the video here because rewards have been thoroughly underwhelming, unfortunately. And there's no gameplay to be done because I've done all the objectives. So literally, it's another day where we're gonna have to wait for the Bundesliga. What? No, we're not. All right, thank you, Apple Watch. Shush. Oh, we got Sorloth. That's actually a good one. You know what? Take it. I know I've seen people getting absolute stinkers, but he looks pretty good. He's only 60k. In value, he's not even as good as Mariano, but he links to Ødegaard, which would be a pretty spicy team for us to build. Actually, he links to Haaland as well. So should Haaland get a team of the season, we could do a little Norwegian trio of Ødegaard, Haaland and Sorloth. Yeah, that's good. It's fine. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's where we're going to end the episode. If you can think of any of the team suggestions, please be my guest. I'm going to try and hit Elite again this week because I do want to try and get the 3 red picks if Reus is in tots. If Reus doesn't get tots, then not only am I going to have to go out and get the headliner again and be really upset? Boysies, I thought this episode was done. I thought it was finished. For some weird reason, we've got 2 more player picks, or we've had 2 more player picks. Effectively, the people that opened their rewards before they were removed by EA Sports have now been given 2 more player pick suggestions because there was never any guarantee of getting La Liga selections, even though we managed to get ourselves Oblak and Santi Cazorla. So, in the background, as you can see on the screen, we've got 2 more La Liga player pick. We could have taken another Santi Cazorla. So effectively, what we could have had, if all had gone well, we'd have got Ter Stegen, Oblak, Santi Cazorla, Gerard Moreno. But now this raises the point that it's not even fair on the people that didn't claim their rewards early and only getting 1 set of rewards. So what I feel like EA should have done, and a lot of people have echoed this, is just giving everyone double rewards. I mean, what's the harm? I mean, I'm not going to complain about us getting double rewards because that's quite a selfish thing to say. I really hope we get someone that we could have used from the second selections, especially when I've seen people get 3 Messis from 4 gold picks. But next episode, guys, is Bundesliga TOTS, and fingers crossed, we pray for a Marco Reus. Hopefully, he's reasonably priced, so we'll see. But without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Adios.